Featuring all vegans, Retro Remix.
So again, we had a little bit of trouble with our Skype guest. Not with the guest.
I'm starting to think that we're having like some bad Skype mojo. It's like somebody did not
pay their Skype bill.
I don't know. I was going to say, pray to the Skype gods.
Yeah.
But
well, anyway, I'm not
like
going to take it personally. So I look like a little bit of a hoot owl today because I was up till 4:15 working on the show last night. But I trust you had a wonderful sleep.
And it shows.
Yeah. So now our first two guests are two vegan sisters who suffered from a load of different food allergies and sensitivities, which resulted in them doing like anybody else would do and making and marketing their own line of delicious allergen-free plant-based cheese. No biggie.
That's exactly the route that I would have
Isn't that what anybody would do, right? So, and you won't believe what it's made out of. So please welcome Christy and Jessica Lalonde to the show.
Thank you.
So what are some of the challenges that you had with food that kind of really trimmed down your palate a bit?
Well, actually, it all started when I was 1 year old. I started having reactions, which our mother didn't realize was caused from dairy. And it wasn't until I was like 16, 17 in high school, my which was called eczema, skyrocketed. It became really, really worse. And my mom started doing research into what is causing it, and she came across dairy. So I started eliminating dairy from my diet, and then it wasn't until I was like 19, and I was in my first year of college, and it just, my skin condition just, it got so worse, I almost dropped out of college, actually. It was really bad.
It actually was a benefit because I learned how to cook for myself. Mm-hmm. So I learned how to make vegan hot dogs. I learned how to make all the vegan foods that I was eating, but homemade by myself.
Wow.
So it was like a blessing, like in disguise. Because at first I was like, "What am I gonna? Can't have my vegan bacon anymore from the store."
But it's great because that means that you have a lot more control over preservatives and much not as ultra processed.
Yeah.
Right. If I had to fend for myself and cook all the time, they'd find me dead behind a dumpster somewhere. I'd just give up.
Yeah. So that's kind of where the cheese came about because I wanted to find a vegan cheese. Couldn't find anything on the market, obviously, because of the nuts and the soy. And so I just started playing around by myself. It was like I was trying to make this for a long time, but just for myself and for my family to enjoy. And something happened one day, came up with the perfect recipe, and I was just making it for myself for like at least 2 years. I was putting it on everything for myself, and then Jessica came home from college one day after she had graduated, and she was like, "This is so delicious. Like, there's got to be other people out there that have nut allergies, soy allergies, or even just want healthier alternatives that would really enjoy this." Mm-hmm. So that is kind of where it started, and that's the allergy story to it.
Through the festivals you've been doing, you're kind of gaining the hearts and loyalty of the vegan community.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a strategy, I guess, too, to win over the mainstream customer by getting yourself into these mainstream
kind of festivals.
Yeah.
So it's been really
and markets and
it's great, and you get to talk to people, and you really get to engage with the people that buy your cheese, and that's so much better than someone just picking it up off the shelf. Of course, that's part of it, but it's nice to get out there and talk to people and talk about your product, especially when it's something that you're passionate about. We're passionate about being vegan. We're passionate about promoting healthy living. So it's just nice to get out there, and especially when you talk to other vegans and they you connect. It's like a community, of course.
Right.
So
would you consider vegan food making a unique form of activism?
Yes, I think so.
I think so.
Yes, that is a really good question. I think a lot of people, we've all gotten the question. They ask you, what do you eat? What do you eat? And it's like, what do I not eat?
Yeah.
I eat everything, just not if it comes from animals, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Can veganize anything.
Yeah, and I think one of the other things that we do with our recipe is we educate people that don't know how to cook vegan. Because, if you've not been vegan for a long time, then you're maybe used to cooking bacon for breakfast, or you're maybe used to cooking chicken or whatever. So I think inspiration can go a long way, right?
Absolutely.
If you look at a recipe and you're like, that's vegan? then that can really help you kind of transition into more of a vegan lifestyle. When you realize that vegan food can be healthy, delicious, then that's like, maybe I should go vegan. So it is like a form of activism.
Kind of, you know how people keep pictures of their kids in their wallets and that? You can keep pictures of the sloppy Joe in your
then I
wallet.
made
You
this
just
dish?
like, yeah.
So what can I make with it?
That, huh?
What are the different Vegtago
Okay.
hashtags, etc.?
Okay, so the Facebook is Vegtago, but with 2 extra O's.
Yeah, I see that. It's like Vegtagooo.
Yeah. Well, we had some difficult.
With a Scottish
remember?
accent.
Our Instagram is just Vegtago. Our website is vegtago.com.
Oh, thank you very
Oh,
much.
wow.
Cheese time.
Yes.
It's not easy being cheesy.
No, it
Yeah.
is not.
It's a good thing we brought
I already
it
know
on.
what it tastes like, but
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, you had it.
You guys had it, but
Just as yummy now.
Very good. That's what I was just about to ask.
good.
So creamy.
Yes.
And full of tasty love.
And
Yeah.
yes, that too.
Calling all vegans, Retro Remix.